Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a fun video. I've done this before. I haven't done it in the 2K26 cycle, but I did it in 2K25 where I'm going to be trading every NBA team's best player at random. So basically, how this is going to work, and this will be our first attempt, is all 20 or all 30 teams will be making at least one trade. It'll be whoever their top player is when we get to that team. If there's two players that are tied, it's whoever is at the top of the list. So, for example, we go trade finder. We say, hey, Tyrese Maxey and Embiid are both 90s, but Tyrese Maxey is at the top. 2K deems him to be the better player. So we select Tyrese Maxey. We put him in the trade finder. And as you see, there are 29 trades. Now, what we will be doing is we will be taking this random number generator. We do 1 to 29. We generate. We get trade 26. Now, trade 26 is trading Tyrese Maxey to the Timberwolves for Rob Dillingham and DiVincenzo. There is no financial restrictions. So, as you can see, you can trade the salary. You can trade for whoever you want, for whoever. Like the salaries don't need to match. There's no hard cap or salary cap. There is, what else was I going to say? I don't know. But basically, if Tyrese Maxey was the top player when we got to the Timberwolves later, Tyrese Maxey would need to be traded again because every team needs to make at least one trade. Some teams will make 8 trades. Some teams will make only 1 this episode. This is the first trade. Horrible trade for the Sixers. Yeah, that is the first trade. So now the Sixers are done unless, they get randomly selected. So now we say, hey, Giannis. And this time there is only 21 options. So we take this, we say max 21, and we generate, and we get trade number 4. Trade number 4 is to the Clippers for Kawhi and Zubac. So basically, in a couple trades, when we get to the Clippers, Giannis will be traded again, so he is not safe. So the more that teams, players get traded to later teams, the more times they will be traded. And of course, at the end of doing all these trades, we will go through every roster and we will do a review, make sure that rosters are set correctly and everything like that. Josh Giddey traded 8. So he goes to the Heat for Tyler Hero and Wiggins, and Vooch also goes with Giddey. Again, it's hard you can't really take anything you see too seriously right now because you never know. You never know. People will be traded. This time there's only 28 trades. One team said, I don't even want to trade for Donovan Mitchell, or I just don't have the things to trade for him. Donovan Mitchell for Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges. Now, it sucks because I don't really know if you'd want Garland and Brunson playing together, but they get a small forward. That's nice. There's also no injuries, so Tatum will be getting traded and things like that. He, as well, has only 28 offers, and he gets trade number 22, which means he will be traded to the Spurs for Victor Wembanyama. And yeah, Pete, you can throw in first-round picks. I'm not doing it. I'm just selecting the player, but as you see, if they want to throw in other things, then they can throw in other things. And Vic is now a Boston Celtic. Clippers, a team we have already made a trade with. Giannis got to go back in. This time there's only 20 offers. Trade 13, which will be the Pacers for Halliburton and Siakam. Brook Lopez is going with Giannis, back to being teammates again. Jaren is now the highest rated player on the Grizzlies, and he will be 29 offers. Hit it up, 22, which I feel like is a number we have already got. It's the Rockets for Jabari and Reed Shepherd. Wow. Talk about a finesse. They also are getting Jalen Wells, who is a nice young player. Now, this is only a 1-year thing, but still, I mean, you can finesse, as you see, you can finesse teams. Like this is another horrible trade if they were to get this first one. Trade 27 for Trae Young. is Scoot Henderson, a team that doesn't need more guards. But hey, if you're trading just Scoot 1-for-1, kind of crazy. Trade Finder. Now, Bam has got to get moved. We already moved on from Tyler Hero. This time it's Bam. I hit it. It was number 27. I swear to God, I hit the button. So he will be going to the Blazers for Toumani Camara and Drew Holiday. I promise you, I hit that button. I don't know if you guys could hear me hit it, but I definitely hit it, and it didn't move. 1-29 again for LaMelo Ball. He's getting trade 16 to the Nets for MPJ and Jaeger Demon. What a bad trade. There are going to be some finesses. Lauri Markkanen, one of the league's highest scorers, 29 offers for him as well, and he goes to trade 5, which will be to the Celtics for Jaylen Brown and Cato. Wow, okay. And the Celtics have Vic, so Vic and Lauri Markkanen over there. The Kings, I guess Sabonis is the best player. Not a lot of great players over there to start this season, but 26 for Sabonis. And that's to the Timberwolves for Tyrese Maxey, which is something. The Knicks, who we made a trade with, yes, Donovan Mitchell, has got to get put back in the trade finder. He's got 29 offers, and we get trade 9. I guess there would be a part where it would be like if we do get to them, like maybe Cash should be traded instead of Donovan Mitchell, but no, we'll trade just whoever's at the top. In the Miami Heat, they finally get Donovan Mitchell. So however many years later, here's one of the big hitters, Luka, only 27 options. It's interesting because I'm pretty sure when I did this video last 2K, sometimes we would be trading these big guys and they would get like 6 offers. Trade 19, was it? Yes. To the Raptors for Scotty Barnes and Ingram. Okay, so now there's a lot of forwards over here in LA as of right now. We're not getting a lot of duplicate teams, surprisingly, though. Paolo is 29 offers. Just one less than before, 18. Which means he will be going to the Pacers for Giannis. But Franz Wagner is also going with Paolo. Okay. Dallas, will that be AD? It is. 29 offers for him as well. And we're going to the very last, which is Alex Sart and Bilal Coulibaly. So the Wizards get a star, or, well, they do for at least the next couple minutes until we get to them again. LaMelo, luckily for him, he gets to leave Brooklyn. 29. And he's going to trade 23, so he will probably be traded again later on. Trade 23 is to the Spurs for Dylan Harper. Oh, my God. The Nets get another young rookie point guard in the locker room. Maybe the biggest trade, 28 offers. Maybe the biggest trade of the video. Trade 6 is going to be the Memphis Grizzlies for Ja and Jabari. And they're also getting a first-round pick. Now, obviously, the first-round pick doesn't matter, but the fact that the Nuggets are giving up the first-round pick is quite crazy. Paolo getting moved, 29 offers. Put that back there. We get trade 7, which is the Grizzlies for Jokic. So now the Pacers get Jokic. Pelicans is trading Zion. He's got 29 offers as well. We generate, we go to 18, which is definitely a team we have already gotten. The Nuggets, they get Zion for Jabari and Aaron Gordon. Trey Murphy also comes. I'm already forgetting who's over there, and we just did the trade with them. Cade Cunningham, 29 offers. Trade 1, which is Embiid and VJ Edgecombe. So they lose Maxey, VJ, and Embiid, but they got Cade. I don't remember who else is over there. Luka gets moved again. Only 26 offers this time, though. And he goes to trade 3, which is Cleveland for Brunson and Garland. Ooh, wow. Okay. The Rockets is Kevin Durant. 29 offers for KD. He's going to trade 19, which again is definitely a number we have had before. It's the Pacers. So Jokic is now over in Houston. The Spurs, they have to trade Tatum, who's got 29 offers. Trade 4 is for Luka and Mikal Bridges, but LaMelo is coming with him. Wow. We're getting the same couple teams trading back and forth. The Suns are a team that has not done a trade yet. They will be trading with the Bulls and Tyler Hero, Kobe White, and Jalen Green. 3 very similar-ish players as of right now. You got to hope that you get another deal in there. Oh, only 8 for Shea. See, this is what I'm talking about. Then literally the last deal, which is the Timberwolves for Ant and Julius Randle. Which means, hey, he's getting traded again. Now he's got 20 offers. See, it's strange how sometimes they get a bunch of offers and the next time they don't. Trade 13 is to the Pacers for KD and Franz. We are shaking up this league. Bam. It would be Dame or Trae Young. You probably wish it was one of them because you've got a bunch of guards. But instead it's Bam, and he's going to trade number 20, which is, yikes, Aaron Gordon and Sadiq Bey. Stephen Curry, another team that has not made a trade yet, 29 offers, and he's going to trade 3, which is for Booker, but Kuminga goes with Curry as well. And the last trade of the video, Anthony Davis, 29 offers, and he is going to trade number 16, which is going to be for Kyrie and Alex Sarr. He's going back to Dallas. Alex Sarr is coming back, but he's bringing Kyrie with him. Wow. All right. So we got all the trades done and everything. Now what we do. So let's look at some rosters, man. Let's go coach game plan, and let's see. So this team's got Cade, Q Grimes, PG, Watford, and Drummond. Not very good at all. Not very good. The Bucks has a guy. We will make changes if we need to. Brian Rollins, Gary Harris, Kawhi, Portis, and Zubac. Two not very good teams to start off. Steph Curry is in Chicago. That's really all that's in Chicago. I know a lot of people love Modest, so we can make him a 3 for you guys, so him and Kuminga can start together. But yeah, that's horrible. Cleveland, LaMelo Ball. Hey, and Lonzo's still here too. That's fun. With Sam Merrill, Jason Tatum, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. So they were able to keep Mobley and Allen. They lose Garland and Mitchell, but they get back LaMelo and Tatum. Not too bad. I mean, I'm sure they would want. You know what? This is my video, so I'm doing it. This is my video. I'm making him the starting shooting guard. Him and both the balls are starting together. You're welcome, Cleveland. Boston, Pritchard, White, Taylor Hendricks, Larry Markkinen, and Vic. Other than that, pretty much similar. They lose Tatum, they lose Brown, but they get Laurie and Vic in the door. Over here, we got Halliburton, Harden, Batum, Siakam, and John Collins. We probably make Tyrese the 2. Yeah, I mean, John Collins and Siakam aren't really 3s, and they're not really 5. So we'll leave that there. The Grizzlies look horrible. The Grizzlies look absolutely garbage. No Ja, no Jaren, just Paolo. Not looking hot for them. The Hawks have Scoot. They exchanged Scoot for Trae Young, and that's the only trade they did this entire video. So they get worse or better, especially in real life. They're not very good with Trae Young, but they've been good without him. Drew Holiday, Donovan Mitchell, Jaquez, Kamara, Vucevic, Kel'el Ware still off the bench. Davion Mitchell's here as well. Man, I would totally start him and have both D. Mitchells starting just like we did with the Balls. Obviously, they're not related, though, but Colin Sexton, Brandon Miller, Con Knipple, Bridges, and Kalkbrenner. They only got MPJ, really. Not great. Where's that, like, oh my goodness team? Like, where's that team that's like, oh my God, they might be elite? This team just lost Markkanen and got Jaylen Brown in the door. The Kings have Tyrese Maxey, Levine, DeRozan, Murray, and Drew Eubanks starting. Yikes, I'm not seeing a team that I love yet. Giddey, Norman Powell, Towns, Robinson. I guess we make let's make Norman Powell the 2, so OG can slide in there too. And now that's not too bad, honestly. The Lakers, Ingram and Barnes. Well, I guess we make LeBron the 1, I guess. So then we can get both those guys, Ingram and Barnes, in there. Not honestly that bad. You got some defense. You got some more scoring. Definitely probably still wish you had Luka. Suggs, Bane, Tristan DeSilva, Giannis, and Wendell. There's nothing too insane that I'm seeing so far. This team traded AD away, then got him back. This team also have Alex Sarr, right? Or no? No, Alex Sarr's back in Washington. Never mind. Yeah, this team doesn't look great. Brooklyn, just Dylan Harper. Just Dylan Harper. Nuggets, John Morant, Trey Murphy III, Payne Watson, Zion Valanciunas. We make Trey Murphy the 3 so Jamal can start still as well. And then, boom, now that looks a little better. Got a lot of scoring, not a lot of defense. Shea, Nesmith, Jarris Walker, Toppin, and Steven Adams. That doesn't look very good. We got 2 Canadians here, though. All right, now that looks a little better. Pelicans have DeJounte, Jordan Poole, Herb Jones, Bam, Derek Queen. Man, this is not a lot of, like, insane teams. This team's got Duren and Embiid. But other than that, not great. The Raptors have Brunson, Barrett, Grady, Murray, Boyles, and Pirtle. Oh, God, I forgot Garland was here. These guys are both not very tall. Let's make Garland the 2, Barrett the 3. Ugh. You guys got to let me know what team looks the best, too, and what team you think will win. All right. Here's my answer so far. Oh, my God. Now, there is not a lot of shooting, but they also have Sengun, who has to come off the bench because Jaren can't play the 3. Wow. But this is probably the best looking team that we've seen, I think. The Spurs have Luka, Castle, Bridges. Ugh, so many guards, De'Aaron. You got to come off the bench, man. I mean, I guess you could start over Castle, but I think Castle might be the better fit starting wise. This team looks terrible. The Thunder. Oh, I forgot they did that. I forgot they traded for Randall Edwards. Obviously, this team looks really stacked too. We make Chet back to the 5 because there's no way he should be coming off the bench. So now they got AJ Mitchell, Ant, J-Dub, Randall, Chet, and then off the bench they still got Hartenstein, Dort, Caruso. Timberwolves have Mike Conley, KD, Franz Wagner, Reed, Sabonis, Gobert. Ooh. Sure. I guess that's the best way to run it. We'll just make it, I guess, permanent for them. 6'11" shooting guard KD. Blazers, Matisse. Why did I say Matisse before Dame? Dame, Thibault, Denny, Aaron Gordon, Klingon, Trae Young. I guess I make Dame the 2 for you guys. So you got all the shooting in the world in that backcourt. I mean, that team realistically doesn't look horrible. They've got really good defense outside of the top 2. Shane Sharp off the bench. Warriors look really bad. Yeah, really, really bad. And then the Wizards don't look too hot either. Who was the best team we saw? Like, probably the Rockets, right? The Rockets or the Cavs. Celtics aren't the worst, but I think the Cavs are better. Yeah, I think Rockets, Cavs. I think those are the 2 teams that I'm going to predict will be in our NBA Finals. But yeah, I guess we'll see. All right. MVP goes to Jokic, and I would bet, even though he basically still averages a triple-double, Sengun is probably 6th man of the year. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Sengun, yeah. 26-4 off the bench. How many minutes per game? He only averaged 25 minutes a game. So Jokic per 36 looked like 31, 11, and 11. And Sengun looked like 28, 9, and 6. That's crazy. Vic, ooh, my goodness, looks strange in that jersey. 29, 11, 5, DPOY. Hawkes, Vic, clutch player. Mike Brown. So the Knicks are really good. Okay. Whoa. I mean, there's nobody take the ball out of his hands, so that makes sense. Here are your teams. We'll look at like leaders, league leaders, and stuff. I would assume it was Shea still, but we'll see. So the Cavs are the 4 seed and the Rockets are the 2 seed. But the Timberwolves, who have Kevin Durant and Franz on the team, okay. And then the Knicks have, is that Luka? Luka, Mikal. I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to guess when we could just say, hey, Knicks. Oh no. They've got Giddy, okay, and them, okay. League leaders. Who led the league in points? Only one person averaged over 30, and it was Shea. All right. Rebounds goes to Jalen Duren, who was playing alongside Embiid. Interesting. Assists is Jokic. Steals Shea. Blocks Vic. All right. Let's simulate the play-in. So Suns out, Nets out, Spurs out, Pacers out. Let me know who you guys got winning. Again, let's get through this first round just so we can limit down the teams, from 16 to 8. So let's see. We got the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets. The Warriors. Wow, the Warriors were really good for just having Devin Booker. They beat Portland, okay. OKC beat the Clippers, and then the Rockets beat the Mavericks. New York beat Atlanta, Cleveland beat Toronto, Miami beat Detroit, and Chicago with Steph Curry beat the Celtics, which was the biggest upset of the first round. Let's get to our conference final a little bit here. We got the Rockets got swept. The Rockets got swept. So this is our Eastern Conference final matchup. I mean, the Knicks is a good team. The Knicks, okay, that's good. The Heat, I'm kind of surprised, ended up beating Cleveland. So both the teams I thought was going to be in the finals got swept in the second round. And then Minnesota versus OKC. We got, yeah, I mean, OKC is crazy. I don't know. Let's see. Minnesota and New York both up 2-0, both up 3-0. And Minnesota sweeps. Wow. Excuse me. The Knicks and the Heat 3-1, 4-1. So Sabonis 18, 11, and 8 is conference finals MVP over KD and Franz. And then the Knicks with Cat has 22 and 9 for Eastern Conference final MVP. Who do we think? I mean, the Timberwolves are the bigger team. But I think if you're looking at the fit, probably the best fit goes to the Knicks. But, this is 2K. Fit don't matter. Don't matter. So, let's see. Timberwolves up. Knicks up 1-1. Timberwolves up 2-1. 3-1. 4-1. KD gets finals MVP. 31 points per game. 50, 36, 94 splits. That is going to end the I randomly traded every team's best player video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Did you predict the right team to win? Did you pick the Timberwolves? Because I know I didn't. But thank you for watching. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you come back for more.